make it tonight, you can share the recording with them. Let's get going. My name is Wendy Aspin-Curran. I am with this incredible company named Turnot. We are going to try to keep this. My goal tonight is to keep this at around 20 minutes. So let's see how well I do. I actually just put a stopwatch on. I just want to share really a brief overview with you of this company, how long we've been in business for, why we are one of the leading, industry leading companies for health and wellness, and some of the incredible products that we represent, and how we earn an income sharing these amazing products. So, if you haven't heard of Turn On before, we are actually in our 13th year of business. So, we've been around for quite some time. Our head office is located in Utah in the United States. And we actually started as a wealth company. So these are our three pillars of business. 13 years ago, this company opened as a wealth company with wealth products. So wealth management, life insurance, retirement planning, all the things. Okay. We actually do still have this branch of our business. We don't talk about it enough, and we should, because it really is an incredible piece of business that we have here. And we offer some really just exceptional services to individuals who want to hold on to more of their money, their hard-earned money, and actually make it grow. A few years after that, I think it was about 4 or 5 years after that, our owners decided to branch into the health and wellness business. And really, what is wealth if we don't have our health, right? So they kind of marry together really well. So we have a plethora of health products. 90%, actually probably more than 90% of our product line is plant-based. We have a couple of products that aren't, such as our incredible collagen, which is bovine, and we have a marine collagen as well. But for the most part, our products are plant-based. They're clean. They have a transparency promise attached to them. They are chelated minerals. If you don't know what chelated minerals are, do a little bit of research on them. I was blown away when I started with this company, and I really dove into what chelated minerals mean. But really, at the end of the day, what it means is if you've ever taken a supplement, okay, if you've ever taken a vitamin, uh, probiotic, anything, do you know that that product is working? Do you feel different? Do you sleep better? Do you move better? With Turnot's products, you're going to know these products are working. You are going to know some of them, you're going to know within a couple of days. So those are the first two pillars of our business. And then our third pillar is our community pillar. And under this pillar, we have had um, our Lift Where You Live community initiatives for the past 13 years. This is where our mission at this company is to impact 1 billion lives for good in our first 30 years in business. And we do so by giving back to the communities that we work and live in. So any event that Turnot hosts or any event that a leader within Turnot hosts, there's always a give back, Lift Where You Live initiative for that particular event. When we go to our conventions, when we go to our corporate events, there's always a give back there. They do auctions, and it's all about giving back into the community. Recently, back in October, we actually launched a business model under our community pillar as well, and it's our travel platform. And the reason it lives under our travel platform is because in order to impact 1 billion lives for good across the globe, we have to be able to travel to those communities to be able to impact them. And travel brings communities together. So I am going to talk a little bit about our travel later on, but these are our three pillars of business. Our scientific advisory board is really what one of the main things that brought me to this company was knowing that our products are backed by science. My background is in nursing. I've been a registered nurse now for, gosh, almost 27 years, I guess. I teach full time. So I actually do build my business alongside a full time, really demanding career, and it can be done because if you have a phone, and a Wi-Fi signal, you can build this business. This scientific advisory board, you can read their credentials, but just know that these are brilliant minds that bring our products to life. Pretty much every single one of our products, we only have like one product where the patent was purchased. Every single one of our products are developed for us. They are proprietary. This scientific advisory board starts right from the ingredients, right to, the development phase, the marketing phase, and then implementing it into the market. And at any point along that journey for that product, if it doesn't meet the quality standards that the scientific advisory board and Trinot holds, these high standards for our products, they will nix it. So they also do our training for our field. So Dr. Thomas Cutler, or Dr. Tom, we like to call him, he comes to our conventions. He trains the field on new products so that our associates are well educated and know what these products do. So let's talk a little bit about our health and wellness products. We honestly have the most effective, most high impact products in the health and wellness space. Like I said, you are going to know that these products are working. And regardless of what solution you need, what issue you need a solution for, we have it. I truly believe that we have a product that can help every single person in this world could benefit from at least one of our products. I truly, truly believe that. So for me, the two products that I tried before I even became an associate was our Glow Collagen and our Enriched Digestive Enzyme. And the Enriched Digestive Enzyme was the product that completely changed my life. Before that product, I would get bloated every time I ate. Even if I ate super healthy, I would just get uncomfortable and bloated. I had a really hard time as I was getting older. Your gastrointestinal system changes. I was just having a really hard time breaking food down. And I was getting heartburn like every single day of my life. And I had never had heartburn before, except for when I was pregnant. Within a few days of being on Enrich, my heartburn completely disappeared and my stomach was soft. It wasn't bloated after I ate. And I knew that I had found the solution to this issue that had basically been debilitating for me for years. I cannot live without that product. So as you can see, we have products that can address an array of health and wellness concerns out there. So whatever you're looking for, whatever solution you're looking for, we have it. We also have products that win awards. So our daily health system, and I actually have the two bottles here for you, is a comprehensive system for metabolic health. First in its kind, first in class, plant-based. These two products together address the 5 key concerns for metabolic health. And metabolic health is a huge health issue. It affects an astronomical amount of adult individuals. And when we develop, well, not we, I had nothing to do with the development of this system, but when this system was developed for Ternot, we knew we had our hands on something really, really special. We have had individuals that are able to stabilize their blood sugar because of this system. We have individuals that have been able to stabilize their blood pressure because of the system, that have had blood work returned within normal results that they didn't before. We've had thousands, tens of thousands of individuals drop significant weight by correcting their metabolic health with this system. And this system won the 2024 Stevie Award. This award is massive. Companies across the globe submit proposals for this award. And a product and a company wins this award when the product meets all the criteria. And, one of the criteria would be that it's a proven effective product, which this system is. So this is probably our top selling product. You can buy them individually, but honestly, together, they are just like chef's kiss. So I told you that our community pillar now has a travel platform. So I do want to talk about our travel platform just a little bit here. Like I said, you can build an incredible business with our health and wellness products. You can build an incredible business with our travel platform. You can do the two together. You can do each separately, whatever you choose. The thing that's really special about our travel platform is that there's a lot of travel platforms out there. If you've ever booked a trip, you've probably gone onto a platform, you've probably done some research, you've searched your trip, you've done all the things, okay? With a membership-based travel platform, think of it like the Costco of travel, okay? So if you have a Costco membership, you go into Costco and have you ever gone in and you've seen something on the shelf and you're like, "Oh my gosh, how can they offer this so flippin' cheap?" Like this would cost double if I was to buy it at the grocery store or double if I was to buy it wherever. The reason is the sheer volume of product that Costco deals with. Okay. The size, the volume, all the things. And so that's what makes our travel platform really, really special is that our partner deals with Fortune 500 companies and they have such a huge inventory to offer that they can offer it at discounted rates. It's like supply and demand, okay? This travel platform will give you access to exclusive wholesale rates on hotels, condos, rental cars, excursions for cruises, all the things that are not available to the public, okay? So there is a monthly subscription fee, but what this subscription fee does, think of it like a travel savings, like a monthly savings account, okay? Because not only do you get access to the platform, and I'm going to share a couple of examples plus my own example. I'm traveling in like 10 days, and you guys are going to be blown away when I tell you what I saved. So not only are you going to have access to book throughout the year, whether it's a week-long vacation for your family, whether you are going away for a night, whether you have kids in sports and you need to book some, weekends for tournaments, whatever it is, you will save. You will save every single time you book. But even if you didn't do that, at the end of the year, you are going to be able to select a vacation for free. It's $100 to unlock the redemption for this vacation, and you can select out of 3,000 locations worldwide. We've actually looked at some of these resorts and some of these different hotels. There are some all-inclusive resorts on there that are going for like $6,000 and $7,000 for a week's vacation. So think about like I don't know where you guys are tuning in from. If you're in a cold environment, drop a one in the chat for me. I have been freezing for 2.5 months. Literally freezing. I am in Ontario and it has been the coldest winter on record. It's been absolutely terrible. So these are some of the perks of our travel platform. 850,000 hotels at up to a 65% discount. We have condos. We have no blackout dates on the bookings. If it's available, if the inventory is there, you can book it. Okay. You're going to get excursion credits with any cruises that are booked. You're going to save money on car rentals. You're going to, we beat out our competitors almost every single time. There's so much. Now, I want to talk to you about the customer service. Okay. Once you book, you have access to white glove service. And let me tell you, I've called them. I've also emailed them. It is like when I called, I think I was on hold for 2 minutes. When I emailed, I got a response back later that day. Incredible. We also, because this is a part of our community initiative, a portion of every monthly membership is given back to our Lift Where You Live initiatives. Okay. So I think that's a really important piece to point out as well. And here are just some examples. So this is a Cancun trip that somebody showed. Actually, I think this was one that I was looking at. So I am going on vacation in 10 days, and I was looking at some different ones in the Cancun Mayan area. And this was one of the hotels that we were looking at. We're traveling with friends, and this was one of the hotels that we were looking at. So when I looked on another popular travel platform that I also actually have like, VIP status on, it was $6,082 for my husband and I for the week. This did not include flights. Okay, this was just the hotel. On Trinot's website, under $4,500. So it would have been a $1,500 savings had I booked this trip. But I don't even think I've included it in this slideshow yet because it was so massive. The trip that we ended up booking we're going to Tulum. We are going to The Secrets in Tulum. It is a 5-star, adults only, ultra all-inclusive resort. If you've ever been to a Secrets, they're amazing. I've been to a couple. On the other platform, that I was looking at, it was coming in at $6,800 for the week, $6,800 Canadian dollars, because remember, I'm in Canada. On Trinot's platform, we paid $2,085 for us as a couple. $4,800 savings. $4,800, you guys. That pays for my travel membership for the next like 5 years. It's crazy. Even when we added flights, our trip is under $3,000. I don't think I've had a $3,000 week-long all-inclusive in the last 20 years. I think the last time I did, it was like a three-star resort in Cuba when I was in my 20s. Like this is huge. The savings that you can find on this platform are absolutely incredible. If we have any associates on, if you had any savings on the travel platform, pop it in chat for us. So again, really easy. You can activate your travel membership. You can do again, you can join as an associate with a bundle for the health products and then do travel as well. Okay. All right, let's chat really briefly about the income opportunity here. So again, we have incredible products. You're going to love them. People you know are going to love them. People are going to start seeing changes in you. The first thing that I had people asking me about was my hair. My hair's always been really thick. It's always been it always grows really fast. But as soon as I started on the collagen, it was like 10 times as thick, growing 10 times as fast. It was actually my hairdresser that asked me first, like, oh my gosh, why are you back so soon? What is happening? So you're going to have people asking you. And when we love things, we naturally share them. If you've ever gone out to a great restaurant, you talk about it with your friends. If you've ever bought something on Amazon that you love, you talk about it or you post about it. Why not get paid to share things that you love and that are impacting your lives? So like I said earlier, if you have a phone and a Wi-Fi signal, you are in business. We have a Turnot Go app that makes it so easy for you to share about these products. You do not have to know anything about the products. You don't have to remember anything I just told you. You can literally go into this app, which is included in uh, your associate agreement, okay? And you can just click on what you want to share and you can share it with people. So when people ask you for information, you got it at your fingertips. Okay, how do we get paid? So I'm going to briefly talk about a few ways that we get paid here. Every single week, every single Friday, we have pay hit our accounts. Okay, and every week we get paid on products that customers have purchased on our website. You do not have to place the order for customers. You do not have to accept the order and then go and deliver it. It is all done through a website that you will receive as part of your associate agreement. Okay. If you're in the US, the commission on products is $7 or $10. We only have a few that are in the $7 category. Most of them are 10. And then the conversion for Canadians is $10 or $14. If one of your customers buys a bundle that has 3 products in it, you are going to get paid $30 US, or if you're in Canada, it will be $42. Okay. We have a pathway here to earning over $1,000 in your first 30 days in business. We have a proven system that your leader and the person who introduces you to this business can plug you into, and you literally just have to wash, rinse, repeat what we have already tested, tried and true for you, and you can put $1,000 US, $1,400 Canadian into your bank account in that first 30 days in business. So right now we're on what, the 17th of February? I want you to think March 17th, okay? St. Patrick's Day. What would you do with an extra $1,000 US or $1,400 Canadian by St. Patrick's Day? What would that do for your family? Where would you allocate that money? What bill would you pay with it? Or maybe you would put it into savings for a trip or a renovation or whatever. I really want you to give yourself the permission to think big and to dream big of the possibilities of adding an additional stream of income into your household that you can do from your phone wherever you are. If you work full time, you can do this if you commute by public transit, you can do this while you're commuting. If you're on your lunch break, you can do this on your lunch break. After the kids go to bed, you do not need 8 hours a day for 5 days a week to build this business. An hour a day can build a stream of income here for you. Okay, this is our compensation plan for monthly pay. Now, this isn't going to mean anything to you. Okay, Jade, Opal, Pearl, Wendy, what does that mean? Let me just point out that second to last column on the Canadian side and the US side. You're going to see the figures. Our very first rank, which is literally you plus two people, pays out monthly $250 US or $350 Canadian. Again, what bill would that pay for you? Okay. And you can see every step up, the jumps that those monthly pays take. There is huge opportunity and potential here for an income. You're also going to see on that very last column that there is a bonus for a Jeep. So what does that mean? Well, at our very first rank, we pay out a Jeep payment. And this is huge. The company I was with before Ternot also had, we called it a lifestyle bonus. You didn't have to have a car, you could put it towards whatever you wanted, but they only paid it to like 12 people. You had to be at the very top of the company to receive that lifestyle bonus. Ternot flipped the switch. Everyone from the very first rank up qualifies for a Jeep bonus when they hit those ranks every month. So we have two Jeeps in our house because you can also build accounts here for your family. I've built an account for my husband. I've built an account for both of my daughters and my daughter-in-law. So I have a Jeep. I get $700 Canadian a month towards that Jeep. My payment is $650. So I actually have $50 a month that I can put towards insurance, whatever. My daughter also gets $700 a month for her Jeep. She was 22 years old, fresh out of college, and was able to buy a brand new Jeep Compass. And none of that payment comes out of her monthly budget, which is pretty amazing to be able to do for our families. So that is a snapshot of Ternot. Now, how do you get started? Well, this is Love Month, and we love giving away free business here. So for the month of February, you can actually sign up and the enrollment fee is completely waived. You're going to connect with the person who invited you to watch this overview tonight or the recording if you're watching the recording and it's before the end of February. And you're going to say to them, you know what, I want to take advantage of that zero startup fee, which is going to get you your website, get you the Ternot Go app, get you access to the back office. And you're going to select a bundle of products to get started with so that you get your own product experience and your really powerful story to be able to share with others. So I hope this gave you the inspiration that you need to look at an additional stream of income in the health and wellness space. Everybody wants to look and feel better. This is the company to be with. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I will be sharing this recording out with all of the teams. So if you hopped in late, I know some of you came in a little bit later, you want to catch the beginning, just reach out to the person who invited you tonight and ask them for that recording. Thanks so much, everyone. Have an incredible evening, and we'll chat again soon.